Today we are going to do something just a little bit different with this tea time. I am drinking tea, and it's ginger tea because my throat is a little sore. I have a cold, so please forgive me if my voice kind of goes in and out. I'm going to try my best to get through this. As you can tell from the title, we are talking about plastic surgery. And yes, I've decided to go through some more plastic surgery, and I'm going to get into that in just a second. But first, I want to lay down some ground rules, some little house rules for everybody. I know that everybody is not going to agree with me, and that is okay. I expect you not to agree with me, but just know this is my decision for my body, and I just want to share it with people that might be interested in it. If you leave comments, please feel free to leave comments by all means. If you have any questions, I would love to answer whatever question you may have. But do not be rude or disrespectful to anyone else in the comments or directly to me. I welcome everyone's opinions, and that's fine, but do not be rude or disrespectful because I am going to block you. Period, point blank, no ifs, ands, buts about it. I have to keep this a very safe environment. That has been something that I've been committed to, especially recently. I want to be an inspiration and just be a place where people feel comfortable and safe with having real conversations about real life things. And people can't do that when you have negative people attacking other people. So I'm not going to allow anybody to attack anyone else in this form. We can use this as a place to discuss things or to share information. Maybe you've went through something or whatever it may be. So feel free to leave your comments in the comment section, and I will take care of everybody else who is violating our house rules. Okay? All right, so let's just get into it. What exactly am I about to do? Well, I have chosen to do some liposuction and fat transfer, which I'm going to put it in my behind, in my hips, which is also known as the BBL or Brazilian butt lift. A lot of y'all are like, girl, what is wrong with you? Well, not that I have to explain anything to anybody, but I just want to put this information out here because I feel like within our community, we don't talk about real life things enough. We are very judgmental. We like to shame people. And a lot of times I feel like it comes from a place of just pure ignorance, not ignorant like, oh, I'm dissing you and calling you ignorant, but ignorance in the sense that we just really don't know and we haven't been educated on the options that we have out there for us, which is how a lot of girls end up in these back alleys getting, cement, injected into their butts. Yeah. So Ms. Toni want to kind of help prevent all that and just be open and honest and let you guys know what this process is all about. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put those in the comment section down below. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button if you would like me to continue doing this and turn this into an actual series so you can see the whole process. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that. You'll get email notifications every time we upload a new video. And especially because I'm going to document this whole thing from start to finish. If you guys want to see it, hit the like button, let me know that you want to see everything, and then I'll go ahead and put those up into different videos. So anyway, today I'm going to my consultation and I'm going to meet with my doctor. My doctor is Dr. Smiley here in Beverly Hills, California. And I'm going to go see if I've gained enough weight to get the fat transfer done. Now, the last time I consulted with a doctor about this was earlier this year, and I had to literally gain about 20 pounds. Now, I started trying to do that earlier, but I didn't do it in enough time, so I kind of put it on hold or whatever. But recently, I guess over the last 2 months, I have managed to gain the rest of my weight, and I am actually like 150 right now. I know a lot of you can't see that maybe in the pictures or on clothes, but somebody like me, I gain weight from head to toe, so you don't really see it all in one area. That's kind of a blessing and a curse. The curse is when I lose weight, I also lose it from head to toe, so it's slower to go away. But since it does not go to one part of my body, let me just break it down like this. I have been a stick figure pretty much my whole life since I was a little girl. And that's cool or whatever, but, I've always kind of wanted to shape. And after I had my kids, I got a breast augmentation. That kind of gave me a little shape up top. My chest was bigger. And then my thighs, I've always had like bigger thighs because I've been very athletic my whole life. I played sports all the time, worked out all the time. So my thighs were bigger, but that was pretty much my shape. I never had hips and never had a butt. In fact, when I was in high school, I would get notes in my locker that said, Jazz, we're sorry to inform you that you've been diagnosed with Noncetal disease. Now, everybody knows what Noncetal is, means no ass at all disease, basically. Yeah. So that kind of stuff, it got on my nerves, but it really didn't bother me. That's not why I'm doing what I am doing. I am doing something because I'm 35, I'm grown, and I don't have to explain it to anybody. That's why I'm doing it. It's something that I want to do. Now, with that said, there are risks involved with any type of surgery or any type of procedure. So I'm aware of that, and you also need to be aware that if you've ever thought about doing any type of surgery, even something as simple as liposuction, anything that's invasive, you have to be prepared for the risks. So you need to make sure that your body is healthy. You need to maybe consult with your regular GP, your general practitioner, to make sure you are capable of handling any type of surgery. But you also need to do like some mental evaluation. And the only reason I say that is because I actually have a therapist. I've told you guys I go to my therapist. I haven't seen her in about a month because my schedules weren't working out, but we kind of talked about this, and I guess part of me talking to her, I want to make sure that I'm not doing things to myself because of some reason that I need to deal with on a psychological. And so I think it's also healthy to maybe talk to somebody professionally about it, just to make sure that you are doing whatever you're doing for the right reasons and it's not for somebody else or because you have some sort of childhood issue that you need to deal with or whatever. Now, other than that, you do what you want to your body, and nobody should be able to judge you. If you can afford to do it, that's fine. Now, since we're talking about being able to afford to do things, I really believe that a lot of times, since plastic surgery is something that we don't really talk about in this community, in our community, people don't realize the options that you have. You don't always have to pay for these type of procedures in cash up front or whatever it is. You can charge it on a credit card. You can also do something that's called Care Credit. A couple of my friends have used Care Credit, and it's basically 0% financing. 0% interest rate, financing for you to be able to get your surgery done, and they pay for it up front and you pay them in installments. So you don't have to make a ton of money or save a ton of money for years in order to get whatever procedure that you want to do. Now, I'm not saying go out there and tear it up and just go, reshape your body or do whatever it is. But if that's something that you choose to do, then I feel like you should know that there are options out there for you. You don't have to cut corners, I guess, is what I'm saying. I'd rather me give you this information than to see somebody want something so bad and they go find a doctor who's cheap. Do not ever settle on a doctor because they are affordable or because they're cheap. This is your body and your health and your life that you are dealing with, and it should be taken seriously and dealt with in a first-rate kind of way. So, that is what I wanted to tell you guys today. I want you to stay tuned for the next few weeks because I'm going to upload a series of videos regarding this whole process. I'm going to go to my consultation, and then I'll record another video after my consultation and let you guys know what was said and what to expect and all that stuff, and talk about the surgery if and when I'm going to have it. So, if you have any questions, please put those in the comment section down below. If it's something pertaining to like what I need to know, or you want to ask me about the consultation or what I should ask in the consultation, it might be too late by the time you see this video because I'm going to record the video after this later today. And I'll put them up back to back though. So make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to create a playlist for all these videos so that you can just click on it and watch everything if you haven't seen them all. That way you can kind of understand the whole process and you won't be lost. Again, sorry I have low energy today and that I can't really talk all excited and be loud. I'm really struggling with my voice right now. Like I said, I got a cold. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Let me know what you think. I love reading the comments, good, bad, and ugly. Just don't be ugly because you're going to get blocked. That's all I'm going to say. All right? Okay, so let me know what you think. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
I'm a dork.